So we found out the gender of baby number 2, and it was quite an exciting little journey for me, emotionally, as well as like the physical finding out, because I thought so, like I had such a strong feeling from the beginning that it was a girl, and I even mentioned that, and I'd been told by all of these psychics and all of these energy healers, and even some of my clients that can see auras and things like that. One of them said, one day you were on camera and there was 2 feminine auras with you, Carissa. And so we found out that it's a boy, but the process around that was, I was so curious to find out this time, and I was so excited to find out because we didn't find out with Jaden, and it was a surprise the whole way. This one we did decide to find out, and I was too impatient to wait until the 16 weeks, and so I did all of the like tests that I could possibly do before that, including asking psychics. I went to the pharmacy and I found out you can do actually like a pee test for a gender, where I peed in a jar and mixed it with this stuff, and that said boy. I am currently 13 weeks pregnant with my second baby. We didn't actually find out with my first what we were having. We kept it a surprise. We had a little boy and he's 2 years old now, and this time we are going to find out the gender. I have got a scan booked in, an ultrasound gender reveal at 16 weeks, but I just discovered that these exist. And I don't know how accurate that they are, but apparently they are a gender prediction kit that you can buy from Chemist Warehouse. I got this one from Chemist Warehouse in Australia, Queensland. You can get them online as well. Proven over 90% accurate. Apparently, I read a bunch of reviews online, and I think there was one where like 5 people said it was accurate and 1 said it wasn't. So like anything, it's a 50-50 chance. I don't know how much faith I'm going to put in this. I'm still going to have the ultrasound anyway, but I thought it would be fun to test it and find out what this says. Also worth noting, my intuition, I'm very much a big believer of paying attention to your intuition, and with Jaden, my first baby, my very first thought or feeling with him was that it was a boy, but then I questioned it the whole pregnancy, but it was a boy. With this one I have had the opposite, and my first thought was that it's a girl. I don't know if that's just because I was like, I'm hoping for a girl. Of course I'll still be happy with a boy. It might come as a shock because I do really want a girl, but we'll see what this says. I'm going to do it now and show you, and then we'll see what the ultrasound says in a few weeks time and find out how accurate this is. So when you opened the box, it had congratulations on your pregnancy, which is nice, and in there is some instructions, a plastic cup, a thing with some stuff in it, and a syringe. So I'm going to see what the instructions say. Pee is in the cup. Apparently if it goes, you can't really see in this light though, I might have to take it out to the kitchen. If it goes, it still looks like dark yellow. If it goes a bluey green colour in 10 minutes, then that's boy. And if it stays dark yellow or goes like a orange, it's girl. Fingers crossed for girl. I took it out into better lighting, and according to this test, we are having another boy. Otherwise it would be matching this side of the label. It's quite clear that it's more that colour. So I guess we're still just going to have to wait another few weeks to find out on the actual scan to see if this is accurate or not. And then one of the psychics that I am friends with up on the mountain here did the pendulum test, and that said boy.
So we've got to establish your yes and no.
Okay.
Okay, so then we'll say, okay, what's the yes?
Yeah.
And it can be, like a yes can be a girl,
Yeah.
or a no will be a boy, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so think of a question that you can answer that you know that's a definite yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we'll sort of do...
Is that a straight line or a circle? That's a straight line.
It's a straight line.
Okay, so that's a yes.
And depending on your energy, you'll either get a circle or you'll get it going the other way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so think about the no question.
The no question?
Mm-hmm. So that's the no. So,
okay.
So let's ask. So the yes is a girl,
Yeah.
and no is a boy.
Okay.
Okay.
looks like it's a boy.
Yeah, I had a feeling it was a boy.
I've been having boys' names pop into my head frequently, and I don't only have one girl's name, so oh, that's interesting. Mum of boys.
You've seen it now.
All of the old wives' tales and symptoms point to girls, so we may even have a very feminine boy on the way. We'll find out. But yeah, I'm very excited now. I went through a little bit of a shock period when I did find out that it was a boy. A couple of reasons. One, my vision was for a boy and a girl originally. Like Travis and I both came from boy-girl sibling families, and that's what we both agreed that we wanted, even though you don't get to choose. So I'd kind of thought that I would like manifest that, or that it would happen. And so when I found out, it took me a little while just to process it, and I had a really interesting experience of emotions that I didn't expect to feel. The ultrasound technician told me about gender disappointment, and I was like, what even is that? Like, do people have that? It was interesting to experience, even though it didn't last very long. Like I'm totally in love with this little one. He's given me his name. I'm so excited about it. I talk to him all the time. I can feel all these little kisses, all of his little kicks, and I can't wait to meet him, and I'm obsessing over the ultrasound photos, and I've already bought outfits. So like it's nothing to do with the fact that you don't want this baby or don't love this baby, but I went through what can only be expressed as a period of grief for longing for something that I don't have or can't have. Not that I can't have, like we could have more children in the future if we want to. We don't know whether we will or not yet. We'll see how we go with two. But it's because I did have that desire or vision for a daughter, and that was taken away from me. It's almost like I was grieving the death of someone who never existed, which is very strange, and I'm sure only people who have experienced that will understand. I know people do experience it because there's like Facebook support groups for gender disappointment and things like that I've had a look at, and there's lots of videos on YouTube about it. But for me, luckily, it didn't last very long. I'm very much okay with accepting what I've been given. I'm so happy that this little soul has chosen me and my partner to be its parents. I love his name that we have chosen. I love all of his little movements, and I'm so excited to meet him. And now that I have the vision in my head for mum of boys, I guess, and I've just been seeing mums of boys everywhere. You know, when you like start to think about something, now everywhere we go I just see all of these families with like so many boys. And I'm noticing, like, I never really paid attention to the kids that a lot of my friends and clients had. Like, I just thought, oh yeah, they have kids, but now I'm like really aware of the fact that like that person has 2 girls, that person has 3 boys, that person has 2 boys. Not that it even matters, but yeah, I just thought it would be an interesting story to share. It's really real, it's really transparent. I guess the biggest fear about this is that about sharing this that I have is that I'll be judged for it. I shared it on my personal Facebook page, and my auntie even said, oh, you should probably apologize to this baby Carissa, just letting it know that you were experiencing, oh, my puppy's come up here, experiencing some grief, because we know that babies can feel the mother's emotions while they're in the womb. And I'm like, well, he knows how I feel about him, obviously, because I send him loving thoughts and energy and words like every day, all the time, and I try and cuddle him from the outside. But I don't agree with the fact that I have to apologize for the way that I was feeling. I don't believe that anyone needs to apologize for their emotions or feelings at any time. All of your feelings are valid and they're yours. And yes, you can control them, because it's something that I preach a lot, and by changing your thinking patterns, you change your emotions, and that's exactly what I did. But yeah, I guess my biggest fear about sharing this is that someone will judge me based on the way that I feel and think that I don't want this baby or something, which is completely, yeah, I just thought I'd be really real with you, share that. I cannot wait to meet this little baby. I'm getting so clucky, well, I mean, clucky, I'm already pregnant, but I'm going through the whole nesting phase thing where I'm like decorating the house and having all of these ideas. I've got this whole vision now for like a little boy's bedroom, which is so cute and so exciting, and I've even went out and bought like blackboard paint, and I've got all this eBay watch list of curtains and wallpaper and just all of these cute like Pinterest design things, so I'm really excited about it. So yes, watch this space. 21 weeks pregnant right now at the time of filming this. It'll probably be released a few weeks later than that. Actually 22 weeks this week. Halfway, more than halfway, and I'll keep sharing the journey as we go. I'm feeling so much better, by the way, this second trimester. Finally stopped feeling sick, and I've got a lot of energy back again, so starting to enjoy pregnancy again now. Alright, today is the day we get to find out who is in my belly. Is it a boy? Is it a girl? We're heading back to New Beginnings with the lovely Claire to do the gender reveal. This is her specialty. She is obsessed with gender and she has this really amazing kind of way that she does it at 16 weeks or between 15 to 16 weeks, where she uses the nub theory, which looks at the angle of the genital region. Just like if it's a boy, it's pointing up at an angle, and if it's a girl, it's usually straight. And then she does a potty shot, which is a ultrasound from the angle of looking up between the legs, compares them both to confirm the gender. So that's very exciting. Are you excited, Travis? I'm nervous, excited. But I don't know, like, I don't know, I guess it's just that like unknown, what's it gonna be, what's my future? So yeah, it'll be pretty cool. We'll find out soon.
We're looking from the bum through the legs through to the tummy, and then we're looking for those bits when the girl opens her legs, and for a boy just
a little bit more obvious with the boy.
Yeah, exactly right.
Who is in there?
Let's hope this baby opens its legs wide enough.
Yeah. Well, it was all over the place in the last ultrasound.
Was it?
I can still feel it it was kicking me in the car on the way here.
Oh yeah? Either way, whichever way it goes. Okay.
Let's have a look.
Okay, so there's baby's head. Top of baby's head over there.
Having dreams that I had twins, and then every time I have an ultrasound, they're like, I'm like, oh thank God. Another one hiding in there.
Between baby's legs, so you can
right.
see it clearly.
That was easy.
Yep. Little boys normally are easier, so having a little look over here, there it is there. That's what we're looking for.
There we go.
See it sticking between the little legs just over here. So Jaden will be having a little brother.
Oh, that's cute.
So there we go.
There's
So
your little bits.
you can see there.
So it did name itself. I just kept having boys' names pop into my head constantly, and I was like, oh, now I feel like it is, because it's just keeps coming.
So maybe that was your
Intuition.
sign and intuition, yes.
Yeah.
Even though sometimes you kind of try not to. It's like, no, I want to listen to that.
No, it's always
And
there.
it's crossed its little legs just down here. Now you
Look
can
at
see
you
the
wiggling
feet,
around,
yes.
little one.
It's hiding its little self there now, so we'll come back to that. Let's go and get. So there's a little boy lying on his little side. And a little hand up just towards his little face and a little leg, so little arm up there. Strong. That's it.
Thank you. That's cool. I'll get a picture of that. Just
It's alright, yours is coming, man. No. Don't you want one?
What's in there?
What's in here?
Who's it from?
What is it? It says to Jaden from the store.
The stalk.
The stock.
Dog.
Yes. Yes.
You gotta help him.
Yeah, here.
What's in there?
What's in here?
It's not just a pillow, mate.
What's in there?
Stick your hand in there and pull out whatever's in there.
The ball can come out. What's that? What's this? What's that? Put the.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
What's that? What is that? Little bubba.
What's that?
Is that a little bubba? I just want to play with the paper.
What is it? A doll?
Oh, give us a look.
What's that say?
Isn't she beautiful? Baby brother. Baby brother.
No what's going on. He's looking at that thinking that is crap.
Do you want to give it a kiss?
Oh,
Give him a kiss.
No.
that's your little brother.
Yeah.
Drop him on his head.
Kiss.
Kiss.
Kiss. And give it to Dad.
Yeah.
What's
No.
going on?
It's gone right. It's gone right over your head, mate.
It's alright,
There's actual other presents, mate.
Give him a cuddle.
I think it's creepy.
I think it's creepy, mate. Yeah.
That's okay.
It even has its little boy bits under the singlet.
Oh.